So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, whenever you are watching this. And I'm here with Mark Blacklee. How you doing, Mark?
Very well, thanks, Leon. Yourself?
Yeah, very, very good. And you're up there in sunny Darlington?
Yeah, not so sunny Darlington, yeah.
Now, we've been having a one-to-one this morning, which has been really good. So why don't you just tell people briefly the name of your business, the kind of things you do, and more importantly, who you're looking to meet and what are the keywords that people are listening out for?
Yeah, sure. Mark Blacklee, the MD of Curo Marketing. We're a digital marketing agency. We specialize in getting our clients results online through Google AdWords, through website development. We drive traffic to people's website that's relevant, that's got a good chance of converting, and we make sure that when people are on the website, they've got the best chance of making that purchase, picking up the phone, sending the email, whatever it is that your business needs. In terms of what people we're looking to speak to, it's anybody that if a lot of people come to us when they're using Google AdWords and say, it's one of them jobs that they just put off. It's kind of like your accountant. You get value in seeing your accountant, but you think, I can't be bothered, I'll deal with that later. But he'll save you a good bit of money. That's kind of what we do. So anyone that's using AdWords, anybody that has used it in the past, anyone that knows needs to drive traffic to the site, that needs to get a better return on investment, happy to sit down and point them in the right direction, whether they do the work through us or do it themselves. We'll give them the roadmap to do so.
So it's listening for people. You could be on the golf course through Fore, you could be at your local pub, and it's people who really want to get more business through their websites and the kind of stuff that they're doing through there, which is great. Now, the bit I love about the one-to-one we've had is that I didn't realise that you only joined Fore Business literally a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And the reason I love that is because you've already seen the value of having one-to-ones, not only as you've started going along to your local group and also started using your Flexi membership as well, which is amazing within those first few weeks, but also through something like this online. And I've seen out there that you've been having one-to-ones like this, and we've had one today. So what would you be saying to people who maybe haven't been taking advantage of having one-to-ones, especially online? What would you say to those people?
You'd be silly not to. I saw the value in, my personal experience. I came along and it wasn't just, it wasn't a game of golf that I was coming to. It was, the three guys I met on the day and played golf with all had a keen interest in finding out what I did. And obviously reciprocated, I found out what they did, and there was a genuine interest in helping one another to grow the businesses. Instead of reaching, if you see the value in, if you sat there and you're a member of Fore and you're reaching the 20 people at your group and you see value in that, why would you not want to access the wider network of, I think, 1,500 plus people that are all in the same boat, that want to get out and want to help your business, that maybe need your service? There's probably a lot of gaps in groups where members could really use an accountant, legal advice, whatever that might be. You'd be daft not to, I think.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, and that's why we're trying to help and encourage people to have one-to-ones, even if it's one a week or one a month, whatever goal you set yourself. Maybe stick to that and try and build that up, so you're building up your presence and building up more connections for yourself and the people you're having one-to-ones with. Yeah. So what would you finally say to anyone who was maybe watching this and thinking about coming along to Fore Business as a guest, or maybe even joining as a member? What would your message be to those people, Mark?
Come along and see it for yourself. I did a lot of research. I looked on the website. I had a full 4 weeks of, I missed my home group one by a day, couldn't get booked on, couldn't make it. So I had 4 weeks of sitting around waiting for the next one to come around. And in the 4 weeks, I learned nothing in comparison to what I got on the day. Turning up at a great venue, meeting some like-minded people, having a great game of golf, considering the weather was crap, and getting value from that. I joined up on the day. It's seeing it for yourself. You can't not. The value for it is incredible. And where else do you get? We were just talking about club memberships. You pay probably the same amount, if not less, for Fore than you do a club membership, yet the value on that is incredible because people are actively, if you use the tools, the one-to-ones, the stuff we've just discussed, you get you're going to get a return on that. You're going to do business with other members, and I think make some great business contacts and even friends potentially. I'm sure there's probably some great stories in Fore from where people become really good friends from it. So you come and see it for yourself, basically.
Brilliant. Well, I've really enjoyed our one-to-one. I've got some ideas of how to hook you up. In fact, we were talking, and just through the one-to-one, already worked out at least 1 or 2 Fore members that I can hook you up with, one of which we've done already, which is great. So hopefully that starts to build your network and their network as well. And that's what it's all about, is just building your contacts, building up relationships, as you said, which invariably lead to business. So, Mark, really enjoyed our one-to-one today, and have a fantastic Christmas and brilliant New Year. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you out there somewhere on a Fore course near you.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you, Leon.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye.